Hey guys, it's Thursday, so it's time for another disc review and beer review. So guys, on the podcast this week, we talked about Doomsday and the famous right here, Chemtrail. The person who's melting and it says Chemtrail on it that I'm a little confused about. I can see it now in the screen, but it definitely was when we were looking at it. A little hard to read.
Well, close up, everything's always harder.
Yeah, and
Still hard to read.
Yeah, no, it is a little hard to read, but the Chemtrail, Doomsday, and we also drank Checkerspot's Bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
Bird is the word. It was a light beer, you said?
It's a light beer with a little bit of honey. It's called a Kolsch.
Kolsch, yep, light beer with a little bit of honey, Kolsch. It's made right here in Baltimore. I think 2 different places supply things for the beer.
Yeah, Bear does the malt, and then Charm City does the honey, and then it's brewed right next to the stadium.
You can pick it up there at Oriole Park, and then we'll review that after we throw the Chemtrail. And guys, remember the giveaway is going on right now. You have to put the keyword in the comments of episode 8 make sure you're subscribed and like that video, and then we will, Sunday at 8 p.m., we'll be drawing the winner.
Yep.
So for your dealer choice of the 3 discs that we have up there.
It's the Famine, the Scope, and then the Rot.
Famine, Scope, and Rot. So you'll have to choose one of those, and then we'll ship it out to the lucky viewer who subscribed, liked, and commented the keyword in episode 8 in the comments.
But you got to watch the episode to know what that keyword is. So.
Yep. Yeah. So explain to me again, what is the Chemtrail, like number-wise in that?
Chemtrail is a 7.5 and -2.1. So a little understable, but it's going to probably end up flying close to my Stalker and Sagara. It's a nice disc. This one is a little heavier. I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head. It's probably like a 173 because you can't really pick the numbers on some of these things.
Yeah.
So, but these are all kind of heavy. Other than 170s, 173s. They're all about the same weights. All 7s. These are a little more stable than this, but they should do about the same thing. You're probably going to have a little bit more fade on the Stalker and the Sagara, but I'm just showing you probably the best 7 speeds out there. So
these are the best 7 speeds in your opinion out there right now. Are we going to be able to throw it forehand? Is it a good forehand disc or mostly backhand?
I would throw these all backhand. I can try them forehand.
Okay.
Truthfully, I've only ever thrown the Sagara forehand, and this I've never tried, but you know what? Things happen. Yeah,
we'll give it a shot. And the Chemtrail, that is their, what kind of plastic is that? Would that be their?
It's not a baseline. It's definitely a premium plastic. Like I said, the plastic names are so weird. It's probably Shockwave because of the swirls. But they go against all the other plastics. Like, you just gotta look up on their website.
Look it up on their website, Doomsday, Doomsday Discs. And like I said, they have all their discs on there. They also have a community page, a Discord page, and an apparel page. You can look at all their other stuff that they got going on. So what do you want to throw first? You want to throw the Sagara, then the Stalker, then the Chemtrail?
Yeah, let's lead up to it.
Okay.
The problem we are having is, I don't know if you can tell, there's a lot of headwind.
A lot of wind right now.
So let's see how good they fight wind. I've never really tested them like that.
All right, I'll hold this one. Which one you want? Those 2.
So Sagara, then the Stalker, and then that guy. All right, Sagara's first. It's a little more stable, so this wind is pretty bad.
Yeah.
It fought the wind pretty nice. And then my personal favorite, the Stalker, which doesn't have as much glide, so let's see what this does in the wind. That's such a beautiful disc.
Yeah, that was a really nice flight.
All right, and then the Chemtrail. So you can see that -2 played in effect. It still had a really good flight on it, but a little too much anhyzer on it.
Yeah.
It stayed nice and flat for me.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
No, it was nice. All right, guys, PJ just got done throwing the Chemtrail, the Sagara, and the Stalker. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna give it a shot. I could tell that you definitely throw these discs a lot because they were going really straight. I haven't warmed up like PJ does, so.
Into the wind.
Into the wind, we'll see how this goes.
Well, that's why the Chemtrail started hooking, because that wind,
Yeah.
since it's understable, the wind picked it, started going. But they should all do about the same thing, but there's little differences.
Okay, I'll start with the Stalker. Nice and easy. Such a nice disc. That was a nice flight.
Beautiful disc.
The Sagara. Whew. And now, the Chemtrail. Chemtrail definitely feels a little bit lighter, a little bit more flexier.
It won't fight the wind as hard as those two either.
Try walking like this.
Yeah. See,
So
right up our noses.
right up our nose. So, out of throwing all three of those, for a beginner, what are you suggesting? What are you suggesting, I should say?
For the understability, definitely go with the Chemtrail. It's hard to, because my favorite's the Stalker, hands down.
Okay.
But since the Stalker is an older disc, you have an easier time finding a Sagara. And especially cheaper too.
Yeah.
If you want a disc right now, Sagara, you're going to have an easier time finding.
Really?
Yes, unless you go on Infinite Disc or contact the Disc Guy LLC
Okay.
or go on Doomsday's website. The Chemtrails are so, everybody wants one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So they sell out really fast. So your better option would be to get either the Stalker or the Sagara. But for understability, definitely always go with that blackout. That -2 really helps. Especially
And
lower arm speeds.
why are the Chemtrails selling out so quick?
I think because Doomsday is a smaller company. I mean, they're not huge. They don't a lot of mass production and stuff like that. And I mean, you through it.
Yeah.
People see the videos and they're like, "Oh, that's awesome, beautiful flight pattern." It is a beautiful flight,
Yeah.
and they just don't produce them fast enough.
Gotcha.
So versus these, I mean, hate to say it, but probably get one on Amazon.
Aha.
But the thing about Amazon is, when you click a disc, you can look, and you should see a small business tab underneath.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some of the discs sold on there are from small businesses.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's found that out.
So you can go on Amazon and click and see if they're from a small business.
Yeah, it should be like under the buy or
Under
add
the
to
buy.
cart.
Okay.
You see like a little house. That's
Okay.
a small business.
Well, that's cool to know.
Yeah.
So the Chemtrail, definitely a good beginner disc, but you would those are more accessible. I would say.
Accessible, and the thing is, you really gotta throw them.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different throw idea on how they're gonna throw the disc. Me, when I come through, I end up leaning back a little bit. These discs correct that for me. I know it's a bad habit, but it's true. And you see me throw them, I know what I'm doing with these discs. That one's more of a wild card. That -2, you gotta hunch over.
Yeah.
So carry both. Carry
Yeah.
a negative. You should always have at least an understable and an overstable to either correct how you're throwing that day, or if you want something a lot of flip up and glide. The Cigar is probably gonna be closer to the most glide, and the Stalker and these two are gonna be the closest with glide and stuff like that. So you should get the same distance. But no, definitely get yourself a blackout. It's awesome. The problem is I can't tell you what all the plastics feel like for it, but for understability, great disc. I mean, any 7-speed is gonna be good for you.
Yeah, I think any 7-speed for a beginner would be a great starting point instead of going and picking up a 10 or an 11, or I mean a 9 would be a good one starting point, but I think a 7 would be great too.
And honestly, I didn't bring it today, but if these numbers do scare you with the negatives and stuff like that, the Cicada is the brother of the Sagara, and it's neutral.
Yeah.
It's a good learning disc too, but you'll find your flaws easier.
Yep. All right, guys, so we just got done throwing the Chemtrail and the Stalker and the Sagara, right?
Yep.
And they were great discs. Really like the Chemtrail. The Chemtrail feels really nice, and it feels super soft, and it's got that flexibility, I feel like, compared to those two are a lot more stiffer.
Yeah, a little stiffer. Comes out of plastic. ESP is a great plastic, but that's definitely softer than ESP.
Yeah. So now it's time for our disc review. What would you give this? Let's go together. We'll give this one together, a together score from now on, instead of doing like multiple scores.
All right.
So what would you say? Like, I like throwing it. This is my first time ever throwing the Chemtrail. Not a huge fan of the graphics, so I won't grade it on graphics. I mean, if I'm doing an overall grade, eventually I think we should start doing that, is overall. The graphics, the plastic, and the flight pattern. I think maybe next time we do that.
We can. See, I like to wipe stamps too, though.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's harder. I mean, graphics definitely something good to look into, though.
So, out of flight, the flight of it, what would you say?
I would say probably middle of the road, 4.
A 4? I like a 4, 3.5, 4. I like it, but I feel like for the availability, I could probably get one of those two a lot easier than I can get this guy. So that's where I'm going to be. Availability and all those different factors is, I do like it, but for the availability, I'd go with that. So let's go with 3.5.
Yeah, I think 3.5.
3.5 is fair for the Chemtrail. Now let's talk about the delicious Checkerspot Bird is the Word beer. So it was 16 fluid ounces. I think it was like 5.6% alcohol. It was a light. It had honey in it.
Yep.
I enjoyed it. I think it was a good light beer.
It was sweet.
It was sweet. I think in the dog days of summer at the Oriole Park, Camden Yards, I think it would be a great beer to drink, especially when it's hot out. I think it would be a great beer. I think it would be a great beer to bring to the disc golf course too, because of the fact that it's so big that you can carry it around, and you could probably take it for half the round maybe, and then grab another one. But I think it still lacks some of the punch that I like from an IPA or a hazy or a pale ale. So I think it's going to be middle of the road again for me.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 3.5 too. I still recommend going out and get it. I still recommend going out and getting a Chemtrail by Doomsday, guys. I think you should get both of them for this weekend. Go out there and play, and tell us about them too. Leave in the comments, like, do you guys have the Chemtrail? Do you guys like the Bird is the Word beer? And let us know.
Yeah,
I mean,
agree.
This is all about us trying to be community, helping each other out. So guys, remember, there is a giveaway going on. Doomsday sent us 3 discs. At this moment, we're giving 1 away.
1 away.
1 away. You get to choose from the 3 that we have. So all you gotta do is go to episode 8, make sure you're subscribed, like that video, keyword in the comments. Make sure you're part of that giveaway. Don't miss out. Sunday night at 8 p.m. it closes. We're gonna do a drop. We might do it live, or we might put a little short together. We'll figure it out. But take a look at that, and then the lucky fan will get that viewer. Is gonna get the disc of their choice. Do you have anything else, PJ?
Well, I think that's about it.
That's about it. So guys, until next time, cheers.
And catch you on the next keypad.
Catch you on the next keypad.